Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. Alright guys, so if you remember that video that I did of the cop watcher, okay, the guy that goes around watching the cop watcher, and that cop watcher, should I say the cop watcher that was being watched was Chuck Bronson, okay. And if you guys remember that video, would you believe that I had a couple of people, okay, that stood up for him? Okay, as I said in my my narrative, I made comments that Chuck Bronson did not like being watched. You could tell. He put his hoodie on. He had his camera phone, I should say, directly in front of his face so that he could not be recorded. Right? You could tell that. We could all tell that. Would you believe I had a couple of people stand up for him talking about, no, he didn't have any problems being watched. He just didn't like that individual. Let me say that was bullshit, okay? He may not like the individual, but he did not want to be recorded, period. He did not want to be recorded. And as we all know, the majority of these assholes are just like that. They love aiming their camera at everybody that they can get. It's not just the public officials. It's not just the cops. They're targeting the general public as well. But when the cameras are pointing their way, ooh, do they get bent out of shape. We've seen it with Auditing America, where the court officer aimed his camera at him and he got all bitchy about it. Okay, we see it here with Chuck Bronson. So, well, those couple of people that were defending Chuck Bronson, that it wasn't that he was pissed off about getting recorded. He didn't care. It was the guy that he didn't like. Bullshit. He did not like to be recorded. Okay, here's more proof. Here's another video that I found of my friend there. And guys, let me tell you, this guy, his name is Garry Snow. Garry Snow. Check him out on YouTube. Garry Snow, the People's Patriot. Guys, support this guy. That's all I can say. Support him. He's out there doing shit that needs to be done. Listen, at this moment, I don't have any frauditors that live in my area. So, but if I did, trust me, I'd be up their ass, because this is the way to stop them. Guys, believe me when I tell you, these assholes that go pointing their cameras at everybody that they can so they can piss them off, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We all know there are people out there that just don't like being recorded. Okay, plain and simple. And you can't knock them for that. Screw it. You can't knock them for that. And these guys exploit it. They exploit it. And then they upload the shit onto YouTube and make a buck off of it, okay? Let's be realistic. They're not doing these videos for the fight. They're not out there standing up for the Constitution. You know, I had an individual give me, guys, if you find it, I would hope that you go and make comments too, on the video with, the asshole Silence Boy, where he disrespected to two females. Would you believe the asshole, and I forget his screen name at the moment, but and I don't delete the comments. No, I don't delete them at all. That's why I say, if you guys come across it, give them a piece of your mind. Would you believe he had the audacity to say that Silent Boy, he's not breaking any laws, he's out there proving, you know, in a sense, standing up for the Constitution, proving that it can be done. You stupid SOB. Okay, I wrote back, I replied back that I hope he has that same attitude when it's one of his loved ones that some asshole is disrespecting with their camera. Okay, but again, I say, this Garry Snow guy, he's my hero too. Okay, and if I have frauditors out here in my neighborhood, I'd be doing the same shit. This is a way to put these suckers to bed. They love aiming their cameras at everybody, but when it's done to them, they get bent out of shape. And if we can listen, Tila Klein was the first one that I realized after she did it to what's his face there, Glenn Serial, for like a couple of weeks, that she was up his ass. She was up his ass, guys, and he even had the audacity to call the cops at one moment and try to get her arrested for stalking. That's when I realized, hold on, these guys don't like being recorded. Okay, and you know, listen, I've had people say just play copyrighted music, and that's a good idea. But listen, honestly, with the editing programs, you could take the music right off. That I've done it. I do it every day. I play copyrighted music. I love copyrighted music. Okay, and listen, it's easy. It's a good idea, very good idea. I'm not being negative, but if they know how to use the editing program, which I'm sure they do, they upload their videos every day. They edit their videos. So if they know how to use the editing program, they could take that copyrighted music off, you know. So it's a good idea, but it is what it is. This of aiming the cameras at them, at the frauditors, that is top of the line ideal. It will put a dent in this shit. Okay, it will put a dent in it. Check out this little deal here, Garry Snow, the People's Patriot. Check out his channel, guys. Give him some love, and let's check out the couple of videos that I got of him here. And he's got some content here. Just hang out. I don't know where exactly I put it in the video, but you're going to see some content of Rogue Nation and some other knucklehead, Jay Surreal, whatever, their arrest records. And I want to say something about that also. So let's get back to the video. Let's check out this video here, and you'll see what I'm talking about, guys.
So we got Chuck Bronson, Brian Wilkins. He's back out tonight, Saturday night, Fort Myers. He's out here doing his cop watching, and he just asked me if I wanted to go meet up in a dark alley, turn the cameras off. I mean, I don't know if that was a threat, like he wanted to, you know, go and fight, but that sounded kind of homoerotic, kind of advanced in some way. I don't know if he, you know, I think he has a girlfriend, but I really don't know. But yeah, he didn't like me coming out tonight, and I told him, yeah, I'm just out here doing what they're doing. I'm filming my public officials, and he doesn't like that. Shit stain seats and all, right?
Yep, shit stain sheets.
Shit stain sheets and all, right? There he is.
Boy.
What's going on, Brian?
Boy himself.
What's going on, Brian?
Not much. You come to get a piece or what?
No, I'm cop watching.
You come to get some? Let's go meet.
Get what?
Let's turn
Get
let's
what?
turn the cameras off and go meet up. I know a dark alley down here. Good spot, man.
Well, that's kind of gay.
Come on, man.
I got nothing against gays, but that's kind of gay.
I know you want my dick.
No,
this alley over here.
I don't know about no dark alleys.
I ain't talking about no gay shit.
That sounds kind of gay to me.
I'm talking about no gay shit.
It sounded like you want to go meet up somewhere in a dark alley?
Let's turn the cammers off and let's go to this.
I don't know. That sounds kind of gay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
I'd play it off as that too.
Right. That's funny.
It's funny. Fucking pussy. Fucking too slow. Fucking bitch.
We got a DUI. You want to go ahead to the DUI?
I just left it.
Oh, did you?
Come on, man. Let's go meet up.
I don't want to meet up with you, Brian. I'm out here filming on public officials. I don't want to meet up with them. I don't want to meet up with you.
Come on, man.
We are meeting up. We're meeting up right now. There he goes. Hey, Brian, you're dismissed. You're dismissed. All right? There's a walk of shame. You're dismissed. Thank you for your service. You're dismissed. Goodbye. Goodbye.
He is dismissed, and he was doing the walk of shame. There is no way in hell you could tell me that this Chuck Bronson is okay with being recorded. He just doesn't like the individual. Bullshit. He does not like being recorded. And I'll say it again. You guys got to be familiar with this guy here, Chuck Bronson. I told you, I used to see him paired up with Josh Abrams. Okay, he used to be his driver. He used to take him all over the damn place. And then I've seen him where he was paired up with PayPal Patty. And one of his videos where he went to the DMV and he was being a real total asshole to the girls there. Okay, again, he's a frauditor. He's not just a cop watcher. He goes into buildings too, plays that bull crap about aiming cameras at people, okay? But you see how he acted here? Well, he's even threatening, and that's a threat. Even though Garry is screwing around talking about he's trying to make homophobic whatever, okay? We all know that shit was a threat, okay? Why? Why is he getting bent out of shape? Why? A person who likes aiming the camera at people every day, why is he making a threat because somebody's aiming a camera at him? Oh, shit. Ain't that a kick in the ass? Let's check out some more footage here, and we'll see. We'll see more bullshit with Chuck Bronson.
Look at how he leaves. Look at. They all leave. They'll like the cop watch until they start getting watched, and then they leave. Come on, let's do some more cop watching. Come on, we're done cop watching? Brian, come on, Chuck. They get the cops right here. I thought we were watching them. Let's watch them. Come on. I don't want to go into a dark alley with you. All right, we're out here cop watching. Let's get these cops, man. I need to hold these guys accountable. You know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. They're out here doing their job. Let's hold them accountable by standing behind the camera and acting like a tough guy. Right? Come on, Chuck. Where's that tough guy attitude? Come on. Yeah, you can ask him, what's your name and badge number? Tell him, yeah, wait, those cars are our cars, right? Because they work for us, and you pay taxes on their cars, right? So, you need a supervisor? I'm just fucking with the cop watch. I'm just fucking with cop watch. Oh, is that cop watch? Yeah. Garry. Garry Snow, I just...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't recognize you. Sorry.
How you been? You been all right?
Yeah, how you been?
Good. Nice to see you.
Yeah. There he is. Are you holding him accountable?
Actually, pretty sure this guy got arrested last week.
I don't know. He has an expired plate, but it's not expired, so he gets pulled over all the time. I don't think he got arrested. No, it was Jay Surreal.
There's 2 guys.
Yeah, Jay Surreal and the other Mass Accountability, the John Michael Thomas. Yeah, one was out of Miami, the other one's in Naples. Yeah, I mean they do the you know, this is what they do. You know, he's fishing. He's out here fishing. You know what I mean? He's fishing for YouTube content so that he's going live right now so he can put it. And I just do the same videos because I mean, you know, I use the same platform they do. And I'm out here doing the same thing they do. I'm on a public sidewalk. I'm filming my public officials. You know, he runs around and listens to the police scanners. And there's probably good content that he can pick up tonight, you know. It's been slow? I don't know.
I'm going home. Take care of yourself.
You be careful. Listen, it's like a flashlight war. His is brighter than mine. I guess it's like a male ego thing. His is bigger than mine? I don't know. That's okay. Flashlights don't bother me. Yesterday he called the supervisor. He said, I need a supervisor because I assaulted him with a flashlight by shining it in his face. He said it burned his eyes. Well, he's Cop Watch. And I'm Cop Watch watcher. So I watch the Cop Watchers who watch the cops. And then, well, I'm also filming my public officials. Huh? No, I have a normal job. He's the one that gets paid by YouTube. YouTube pays him for the YouTube content.
And he's like jealous of it.
No, this is just hobby because these guys like to run around and act like tough guys with cameras. He already asked me if I want to go in a dark alley for, I don't know why.
And he won't do it, he's too scared.
I'm not a physical person. I'm not a physical person.
That's right.
I'm all talk. I'm just not a physical person. I don't want to fight you. I'm not out here to fight anybody. I'm just out. Oh, this is your supervisor. Look, you got your supervisor. All right.
Hey, shout yourself out. Maybe you get some followers or so.
Yeah. What else is he?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nice
He's on
working.
live right now.
What up to? Huh? You get it? Oh, shit. None.
You're dismissed.
Last night, bro.
You're dismissed. Goodbye, Brian.
That might be the brightest fucking flashlight.
It's like 2 million lumens, I think it
Is that
is.
legal to have as a pedestrian?
Is Brian, this guy wants to know if your flashlight's legal.
Your concealed flashlight permit, brother.
Do you have a concealed flashlight permit? Brian.
All right, guys. So how many times have we seen frauditors when a cop flashes their flashlight at them that they get bent out of shape? They start citing some, what is it, Banyar, whatever the hell that statue is, or case law, and they get bent out of shape that the cop is obstructing their view the minute they throw their flashlight, aim their flashlight at them, because their camera, it blocks the whole, it screws up the whole view, okay? So, why was he doing it to Garry? Why? Because he didn't want to be recorded. If it was just that he didn't like the individual, he just ignored him. But no, come on, he just does not want to be recorded. And this is something that I truly think, honestly, you guys can't say it won't stop them. It will, okay? You stay on their ass, and I mean, the only thing I could say is that eventually it might go hands-on. Now, I have no problem. Listen, if I get my ass whipped, I don't care. You know, like I'm able to take an ass whipping the same way I can give an ass whipping, guys. I'm no tough guy, okay? But I can go for mines. I ain't no punk, okay? Let's just say, like I say, if I have frauditors in my area, trust me, I'd be doing the same shit. I think all I could say is that if you have frauditors in your area and you're able to handle yourself, you know what I mean? This is something that you should consider. I will help you. I will get you support. We will make a YouTube channel for you. This way you can record their actions, upload the shit, and if you want to make a couple of dollars, listen, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm not making no money off this channel. Yes, I got the subscribers. Yes, the channel's monetized, but I think because I'm not sure, I don't know how it works. I think because I use the copyrighted music. I think the people who the videos belong to, I think they're the ones getting the support, and I don't care because that's not why I'm doing this shit. Okay, the ideal was to show people, listen, I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay, and yes, now I've gotten into it where I just said screw it. At one time it was because of what's his face there, Ordered in America. It was him that I said, damn, I honestly felt pride that a Latino was out there doing, fighting for rights. And then once I started watching his channel, I said, oh shit, this guy is crooked. Everywhere he goes, he's looking for confrontation. And he was my push to start doing these videos. It was just him. But then as you start looking at other guys, come on, Amagansett Press, who I used to be a fan of his, I started watching his videos and I'm saying, oh shit, This guy is doing the same shit that the rest of the guys are doing. He's just more discreet about it. And listen, he's got 302,000 or 3 or whatever. He's doing a good job of fooling. And most of his subscribers, they already know this shit ain't about the fight no more. This is all about making a buck. It's better and it's cheaper than it's cheaper than paying for Netflix and shit. Okay? So they'll support this asshole. They'll support him, you know? Hey. But this Garry Snow, guys, I'll say it again. Hit up his channel. Give him that support. You know what I mean? He's not asking you for money, but if you give him a subscription, that'll help him out. I think he's not even depending on the money either. Okay, I think he does it because, I don't know, the way he said it on the video, a couple of videos that I've seen, it's a hobby of his. And I love this guy because he saw something that wasn't right, and he's sticking up for it. He believes in what he's doing. Same way I'm doing. I believe in what I'm doing. I'm not over here trying to entertain you guys. That's why I get a little bent out of shape when people tell me, yo, you're talking too much. Or want to see more video. Listen, I'm not here. I'm stealing their damn video in the first place. So I got to talk a lot. I got to do talking and then it's like I'm taking their video, putting it on my channel to entertain you. The next thing I know, he can come at me legally. You know, I'm stealing his video. Okay? So, yes, I do got to narrate. So when they hit me with a copy strike, I could turn around and fight it with the Fair Use Act or whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know, I get bent out of shape. People tell me, oh, you talk too much. I want to see more video. I tell them, listen, go on their channel. Watch their video. You won't have to hear me talk. And then when you want to come discuss it, if you want to discuss it, because let's say, this is my mentality. This is the way I'm thinking, guys. When I throw a video here, I'm giving you my take. Then I want you guys, that's why I ask you guys to comment. I want to hear you guys throw your thoughts in it. And I've seen some of you guys talk amongst each other, and I love it because I learned from you guys too. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've learned a lot from you guys. You guys, I've learned from you. Okay? And that's all it is. It may not seem like we're not talking with each other, but we are. Okay, there are a lot of people I go down the whole list of, it takes me a while, but I read everybody's comments and shit, and yeah, I like it. I like it. We're all talking amongst each other. We're discussing it. In our own little ways, we're discussing their action. And the ideal is to put our heads together to come up with some kind of solution to put this shit to bed. Or at least slow it down. I honestly ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to be negative, but I honestly don't think we're ever gonna put an end to this shit because every day there's some new guy going out there putting his camera phone to use. Listen, I got a bunch of videos, guys, and I don't know. Some of it I don't want to put on because it's boring. They're going into public, they're going into the post office or whatever looking for action. And they're not getting it. So, but I'm telling you guys, I have a shitload of videos here of newbies with I'm talking about frauditors with 5-10 subscribers. But believe it or not, within a couple of weeks or a month or two, the next thing you know, they're up there 10,000, 20,000. Hey, there's a market for this shit, guys. There's a market for it. What do I got, 5,000 subscribers now? Guys, would you believe if I was to go... Please, I'm not trying to be an asshole now, guys. But would you believe, right now I got 5,000 and some change, right? 5,030 or whatever, right? Would you believe if I turned around and started next week, I joined forces with these assholes. And I started going out or putting out shit of the people screwing up or whatever. People just City Hall, people, you know what I'm talking about. I'm pleased. I'd have 100,000 subscribers in a couple of months. I mean, these guys, look at the Long Island audit. When he got arrested for that bull crap where he went and got arrested, when he did the apology letter. He had 60,000 subscribers. 60,000. I thought he was going to lose it. because he got caught in a lie. He's telling his people one thing, and then in the next minute, here he is sending an apology letter to the police, and the police put that shit, made it public, put it on the internet, made him look like the liar he is. In my mind, I'm saying he's done. No way. Any normal person's gonna kick him to the curb. The next thing I know, he did a little bit of kissing ass, went right back to doing city hall audits. Look at him, 123,000 guys, in a matter of a month or two. Come on, there's a market for this shit. So if I really want to be an asshole, I go out there, join forces. All I got to do is throw videos out there of people acting stupid when they get the camera pointed at them. The next thing I know, I got 100,000 subscribers. But that's not what, it's not right. First of all, it's not right. It's not in my nature. I'm doing this shit to support my local police. Okay, I know there are bad cops out there, but I know there are good cops out there too. Okay, and I've told you guys already. Now I'm gonna start getting a little personal. Now I've done time. I've done 2 years. Okay, so I should have anger. I should have anger towards law enforcement, but I don't, because I know there are good ones out there. Okay, so call me bootlicker, call me whatever the hell you want. I'm supporting my local good police officers as well as my public employees, and I'm going to support all those that are getting abused by these assholes. But let me show you this here, guys, okay? This Garry Snow put some shit out there about Rogue Nation and a mugshot and arrest records. I got some stuff to tell you about that. Let me bring it up on the computer, and we'll get right back to you. Hang on a second.
Down here in Fort Myers today, stuck in traffic, and I just wanted to go live. Haven't gone live in a while. Haven't made any videos recently. Just got back from vacation. Was focusing on work, but wanted to make a video. Found out yesterday that 2 First Amendment frauditors were arrested this past Saturday in Lee County. The auditors were Jay Surreal Camera. He's somebody who is doing his First Amendment auditing shtick out here in the Fort Myers, Southwest Florida area. And also arrested was a man by the name of Mass Accountability. I swear I know that Mass Accountability. Isn't that Josh Abrams? Sounds familiar to me. But these gentlemen were driving around in the early morning on Saturday, which was the arrest. I got the arrest records here. Date of arrest 11/12. Arrest time 23:30. So driving around on might have been Saturday into Sunday night, doing their cop watching. What these guys will do, we all know, they'll drive around. If they see a police officer pulled somebody over, or they're doing an investigation or something, they'll jump out, they'll start filming. And the number one thing that they like to do is run up to the police officer and say, "Give me your name and badge number," because I think they, like the power ego, that it gives them, the authoritarian issues that I think they have with police officers. So they like to try to be a big man and try to give them, "You work for me, give me your name and badge number." And this is part of their First Amendment audit, and a lot of the officers comply because it's the law. And I don't blame some that don't, because fuck you. A lot of these officers know, these First Amendment auditors, who they are, what they do. But in this particular case, after reading the report, I found out that a couple of Lee County Sheriff's officers and a Fort Myers Police Department officer, they had pulled a car over because it came up as a stolen car. and they were doing an investigation. They had the driver out, talking to the driver, and Jay Surreal Camera and Mass Accountability came up with their cameras. I think originally they were at a safe distance. The police said, "Hey, we're conducting an investigation. Stay so far away." And I think they were, but that's not good content for their YouTube channels. They got to push the edge. They got to they have to express their right to free speech. So they kept approaching the officers, sticking their camera in the officer's face while they're literally conducting an investigation on a stolen car. First Amendment auditors, cop watchers, cop haters, they always bitch about cops out there committing arresting people for victimless crimes. Well, here's someone's stolen car. Here's somebody driving a stolen car, and here's our police officers doing their job, and maybe making an arrest. But Jay Surreal and Mass Accountability got out, stuck the camera in their face. The police said, "Stay back." And another tactic that these guys love to do, besides try to make videos on police making traffic violations, like running a stop sign or parking illegally, because that's really holding your police accountable, like traffic infractions. But what they like to do is they like to take their camera, and they say that anything in the line and and what they can see, they can record. And that sometimes comes up as an issue when you're in the post office or at the tax collector's office, and people are paying their taxes or paying a bill, and they have their credit card out, or there's a transaction going on the screen. Well, they like to zoom in, and because they say whatever in the line of sight is free to the public, and I can record. It's my First Amendment. So what these guys did, and what they like to do, is they like to go up to the police officer's car and try to film the inside of their car, because while a officer is conducting an investigation, he will have his laptop open and conducting an investigation. So you have people's personal information that's on that laptop. You have names, phone numbers, driver's license numbers. You have things that are happening, at that time. And one of the officers said, "Hey man, you can't record. I'm conducting an investigation." And of course, these guys, they fucking stick their chest out. They act like a bunch of fucking tough guys when they have a camera in their hand, and of course attacking police officers, which is just low-hanging fruit. And again, I think these guys have an authoritarian issue, and they like to throw their weight around with the camera in hand to act tough. Well, the police officers, they were having it. They arrested him. They arrested him for, I believe, resisting, or it was resisting an officer, obstruction of justice. They were obstructing the investigation, and when they arrested, I think it was Mass Accountability, he fucking acted like a tough guy, fuck this, whatever. So a little bit of resist without violence. They got 2 charges on them. So, but what I like to do is, same thing these First Amendment auditors like to do, is I like to FOIA request, go in there and make a public records request. And, I always seem to not understand. Well, I do understand a lot of these First Amendment auditors, they don't use their real name. Andrew Sheets does, because he put that shit out a long time ago. Andrew Sheet has put out his driver's license number. Andrew Sheet has put out his social security number. Andrew Sheets is such a dumbass that he has literally taken his private information in and posted it to YouTube, to Facebook, for everyone to see. But all these other auditors like to use their YouTube aliases. Mass Accountability, Jay Surreal, I don't even know, George Metz, what is he, Captain Asshole? Or he's Captain Major Asshole now? Rogue Nation, Wright's Crispy Treats, fucking Chuck Bronson, all these guys, they like to, because they don't want anyone to have their personal information. They don't want anyone to know who they are. Even though when they claim that they are journalists, they will use an alias. I don't know any journalists that use, they might change their name for certain reasons. Maybe they had a long Polish last name like a movie star. But these First Amendment auditors, they don't want their information out there. But when they get arrested, everyone has access to it. So I will post these on my community page later with their mug shots. It typically looks like one of these First Amendment auditor mug shots. So we're going to start off with Jay Surreal Camera. Jay Surreal, real name is J. Michael Lopez. They arrested him, said that he was a white male. I don't think Jay is a white male. I think he is Hispanic. So J. Michael Lopez, Jay Surreal Camera, and he lives in Miami, Florida. I don't know if he still lives in Miami, but I mean, that's a 2-hour drive every day just to come out here to get YouTube content. I think there would be a lot of stuff happening in Miami. I don't really follow Jay's page. Jay Lopez, I don't follow his page, but yeah, he was arrested along with Mass Accountability, Thomas Paul Matson, I think they call him Tommy Matson, lives here in Naples, Florida, in Collier County. Did a little research. I think he's a 39-year-old child that lives with his dad, or at least his dad is the name on the lease of the nice golf community that he lives in Naples here. But yeah, Thomas Paul Matson out of Naples, Florida. Both were arrested. They were in jail for, I think they said, like 15 hours or so. They had to get bailed out. Of course, they called their wives, and the wives had to come in and rescue their children out of jail because, they just want to express their right to free speech. That's all they want to do. So I think the court date, if I'm not, I have.
All right, guys. So here are the individuals that he was just talking about in the vehicle. Maybe you've seen their videos. I haven't. I've heard of them, but I've never seen their videos. But here are the individuals that he's talking about. And let me say, this shit's got to piss them off. The same way they like putting the public employees, they go over there and they do that public request there and they get their salary, their benefits, and all other kind of bullshit. Most of the times they don't do shit with it. It's just they use it to have an excuse to go into the building. But they do have their moments where they do make the effort to splatter their information on YouTube. Well, it's good to know that we can do the same shit to them. Okay, now let me say something about Amagansett Press. Now, mind you, you guys saw the video where he got arrested across the street from the school. Yes, he put that video out. He didn't care. He didn't care showing himself get arrested. Why? Because he knew the cops made a mistake on using a statue that was, I guess they considered, that statue was considered unconstitutional a couple of years back. So he didn't know that at the time, but that's the reason he let that video go out, made it public, because it worked out to his advantage, let's say. But did you guys know that he got arrested a while back before that incident? Okay, I forget where it was. I think it was in Colorado as well, okay, for refusing to leave a medical center. Him and his son got arrested for refusing to leave a medical center. I tried to FOIA that information, okay? I called up, I tried to FOIA it, but I was told that the case was still open, that it's, I guess they're still going to court for that shit. So they couldn't give no FOIA request could be done with that until that case was closed or whatsoever. That's fine. I'm gonna call back in a couple of weeks or whatever. But again, he didn't put that video out. Wonder why? It must show him doing like like not really looking good. Like he really is gonna suck up and lose this one, with that one I should say. Okay, but that's the way these guys are. They only want to let the public know what they want to let the public know. And the same way they want transparency with the government, well, it works both ways, guys. Both ways it should work. Okay? They hold these officers in public, they have high expectation of them, right? Well, we should hold them to high expectation as well. They have thousands of people that pretty much they believe every damn thing that comes out of their mouth, so we should hold them to, let's just say they should get the same kind of treatment that they give the police. Okay? They're out there too, like you would think, honestly, you would think Jesus Christ was talking when Armageddon Press talks. Everything this guy says, his subscribers eat it up. Okay? And I'm just saying, it works both ways. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut up, watch, pause it or whatever, and it is what it is, guys. I just wanted to show you, this guy is good. I'll say it again, guys. Make the effort. Make the effort to go on his channel and give him some support, guys. The guy is good. We found a good guy here, guys, and I'll see you when I see you.